Hey everybody, what's going on? Adachi here, and today we're going to be taking a look at some War of the Visions, the new updates that just came out. I ain't gonna lie, I'm actually pretty excited to go over this. There's a whole lot of stuff that just came out, and there's stuff that's going on that I wanted to go over that will be ending pretty soon for those of you that have been playing, so we'll just go in order with all these updates. They put out so many notices. Some of them seem like they're repeats, but regardless, let's go ahead and take a look at everything. First up is going to be the JP and item drop double up campaign. This is going to give you a double JP for all of your units that you bring into any of the story quests, and every story quest costing 6 AP, which is really good for all kinds of drops, especially for your like job orbs and whatnot. Something to keep in mind with the item drop though, this does say a double up, so if you are farming like a job orb, like, I don't know, a black mage job orb or something like that, do know that this is literally double drops. This isn't double drop rate, so that means that if you get 0 drops of an item, that means double of 0 is still 0. You're not getting a higher chance of actually getting the items, it's just when you actually do land that sweet, juicy drop, then you are going to be getting 2 of them, or, you know, if you got 2 dropped, then you would be getting 4, etc, but it's not actually going to boost the rates themselves. This event is going to be lasting 1 whole week, so definitely take advantage of this. I would highly say that this is going to be one of the most beneficial things that you could be doing during this week, is getting all these drops, because those drop rates are pretty bad, so at least getting double of those is going to be really good. It's going to help boost up your team a lot for, you know, some of the, at least the not time-gated grind at the very least. And this actually pairs perfectly with the monthly events we have going on right now, where it's like clear out 400 story quests and you get like a total of like 20+ million gold, which is really good. And then we have a friend gift campaign. Just make sure that you switch your items to one of these options. I wholeheartedly recommend you go for the friend medals. There's some good stuff to get out of the shop there every month. Whenever we have these campaigns going on, whether it's guild coins or friend medals, absolutely take advantage of those. This is also going to be going on for a week, but they kind of seem like they're doing these double coin drop rate events quite often, so I don't know. We should probably expect a lot more in the future, but just make sure that you're swapping those out. Alright, next up is they're giving us another daily. I think at least one, or if not both, of the other dailies that we had already going on, which is like the daily shard quest, and just the starting a daily campaign where you have a chance of getting some neat stuff. Might be ending, I don't remember. But as those end, new doors open, we're getting the JP daily quest. So you do this once a day, and you're going to get, I believe it's like 500 JP for every unit that you bring into the quest, also lasting a whole week. And your first time clear, absolutely make sure to take care of that. Get your 50 viz, and there's not a whole lot of reason why not to do it. JP is 100% worthwhile. You're going to need it to unlock all of your nodes on your job skill tree, and you're going to need it to upgrade all of your skills, and you do need a bunch of JP for all of that. And here is our first story event quest. I'm going to go ahead and read through it and see if there's actually going to be a part 2. I mean, the story kind of wraps up, but I thought it was a little underwhelming. I mean, at least they did flesh out these characters, even if it's just like a little bit. It wasn't quite the fleshing out I wanted. It was kind of just a little side story featuring all 3 of these. But there's a lot of free stuff to get out of the first clears and finishing out all the event missions, so definitely check out the event missions there, as well as when you finish everything and you unlock the EX quests. These EX quests are how you're going to be able to farm up the golden sword and the golden axe, and both are going to be incredible weapons that you definitely want to get. And compared to the events, or the armor or equip events that we just had, or is still going on for like another week, the drop rate that I've noticed on the recipes for this new gear quest or the EX quest are just amazing. They're way better. Definitely take advantage of this. Don't burn yourself out though. Totally, you know, go at your own pace and get what you can. I'd say at least aim for like a +2. If you're, you know, feeling real antsy, then go for a +3 for these weapons. This event is going on for 2 weeks. Also, a lot of these quests do have their own specific drops, and these are going to be more tailored towards Yerma, the new UR unit, and Nasha, the new MR Paladin. So I don't know if they plan on adding more to this event, because I thought we were supposed to get this, I forget her name, Atre unit. I thought we were supposed to get her for free, like a free budget unit that we can build out, but maybe I was wrong. And here you can see the high difficulty EX quests. Definitely farm these out. And there's also a multiplayer version of these quests as well, so you can go ahead and farm those for free as long as other people are hosting. They are the exact same quests. I don't know if the drop rates are pretty much the same, but definitely take advantage of that so that way you can just get, you know, as much grind as you possibly can, especially for you free-to-players out there that aren't going to be able to be farming up, you know, using all your stamina. I'd highly recommend you probably direct your stamina towards story quests instead. And of course, we have the new banner that just came out as well, which is featuring the new Wind Viking waifu, Yerma here, as well as the new Paladin, also kind of waifu in my opinion, the Holy Knight Nasha. Those seem like really cool units. Yerma definitely seems really cool, and Ramu is going to be really great for mages. If you guys do want me to kind of go more in depth on some of these characters, I think I would, if I were to do anything, I would probably just go over the URs, but if you do want me to, feel free to let me know in the comments below. And I thought it might be fitting because the new banner, I think these are going to be changing every week with all the new banners, but I thought we should take a look at this at least if you are somebody who, you know, spends in the game. They did up all of the stuff. It was only like the first week where we had only like, you had to get 60 full viz purchased for the day to actually clear out these rewards, but you can get 5 shards each time you do one of these for all 5 days, which means if you go through all of these little rewards here, you're gonna get 1 full dupe basically of Yerma if you end up pulling her or you really want her. That's 40 shards right there, and there's 1 rainbow sphere here, so you know, for those of you that are spending, at least go for day 2. Definitely worthwhile to at least make sure you're picking up these time-gated materials. And here we go, pat ourselves on the back for this one, 2 million download campaign, and it's really cool that we were able to hit this milestone. The game's only like between 2 and 3 weeks old at the moment, so I'm really happy that we actually were able to hit this. You know, it shows the game is doing pretty well, pretty decently, and I hope that this game is here for the long haul. This entire campaign looks like it's going to be going on for about a week, 8 days, 9 days, at least the login bonus, and then all the other stuff here is going to be lasting for what's looking like about 2 weeks, as well as the free summon, which we just got, and it's going to be a free multi to celebrate the 2 million downloads. This is going to be lasting for a week, so definitely make sure you get that out of the way. That is a free multi right there, why not? And this login bonus here, make sure you are logging in at the very least every day. This is 3,500 viz straight up, so just logging in for 7 days, you get practically almost 2 multis there for free, so really cool stuff. Also the 2 million download shop that we'll look at in a little bit. They did also add 2 new UR guaranteed paid banners for people that are interested in those, so take advantage of that while you can. I believe these are they seem like they're probably going to come with every single new banner, so for those of you who are getting those, you know, you're definitely going to be racking up plenty of dupes, or hopefully some new units as well. And then it looks like we are getting, I'm assuming this is like an extension of this, the free draws that we've been getting every day, but it looks like we are getting it for another 2 weeks, so that's cool. I hope this just sticks around to stay. It's pretty neat, actually. I like pulling on these things, getting the prisms and the shards here. Like I said, there are a lot of news to go over in this one. This one I thought was really cool, and it seemed very un-Goomy-like, you know, showing any kind of humanity. I know that sounds terrible, but for people who are familiar with a lot of Goomy games, they're usually very greedy, and they're not very well received as far as like a mobile gaming company goes. But they went ahead and explained that, you know, COVID is definitely affecting them, and it might impact the future of you know, updates and content that they might have had planned. Namely, I'm thinking that might include the FFT collab, but you know, that's just a speculation. But I think it's neat that they're actually, you know, saying that like, hey, you know, we hope everybody stays safe, and do know that we are doing our best here at the company, but, you know, with all this craziness going on, we are definitely affected as well. And as well as this, I know I've seen a lot of other games doing this as well, but this is just cute to see. We understand that many of our valued players may be spending more time than usual at home. With this in mind, we'd like to present all players with a small gift, and they gave us 10 energy restore pots and 10 million gil. 10 million gil, oh my gosh, I can't believe they gave that to us. But also the 10 energy pots is really nice. Yeah, it seems very un-Goomy-like, but that was honestly, especially the gil for me, is just really helpful. So this is just a reminder for people, definitely make sure that you take advantage of all of the event quests that are going on right now and might be ending, like the 14 quest. Make sure you get all these mission rewards out of the way so you can get all that currency and all these different things that are going to be helpful for building out your Lion Breaker and just clearing out the shop. Make sure you clear all the missions, and definitely check out the new events missions as well, because there are missions for the quest, the regular quest, the EX quest, and the multiplayer EX quest as well. And last for today's news, I wanted to go over the shops that we have going on, or the new shops that were added. So we now have the Yerma unit shard, which is now going to be on rate up in the shop. So if you pulled her, you love her, you really want to build her out, make sure you take advantage of these shards while they're here. Do know that the 1 million download celebration shop is ending today, so definitely make sure to clear out everything that you might have wanted to clear out, especially at least all the gil stuff with all these time-limited materials. On that note, the new unit shop here for Frederica is also ending. And then we had the 2 million download shop, which was just added, and you should definitely be able to clear it out with the 10 million gil they just gave us out. But we're getting a daily free energy pot every day. The faint blue memories and the faint green memories are back in for daily purchases as well. We do have one-time purchases for the Rainbow Fragment of Thought and the Rainbow Vision Sphere. Definitely take advantage of those. I also have these story packs here. One is for 60 paid, one is just for 60 regular viz. Honestly, I don't think these are worth it. Even the paid one, which gives you at least one restore large energy pot. And this one's kind of worth it, I suppose. Especially if you aren't doing Vizio refreshes and you find value in the skip tickets, but I mean, I still don't think that's exactly worth it. I think your pay gems can go somewhere else. And this one is just 100%, in my opinion, not worth it. You could just buy a Vizio refresh with this instead. Unless I'm wrong and this ends up adding up to a Vizio refresh anyway, then I guess you can just nab it for the extra skip tickets here. We also have the Rainbow Training Pack, similar to the 1 million download shop. They did reduce, I think, the amount of stuff you get. I think it's the Vision Spheres. I think it was 3 before, but now it's 1k paid, so you can get the Garbage Cubes and 1 Rainbow Fragment of Thought and 1 Rainbow Vision Spheres, so 100% worth it if you are, you know, in the Dolphin Whale territory. All these Awaken packs, I find these to be super not worth it. Maybe in the future I'm going to, you know, I'm gonna rue the fact that I even said that, but these prisms seem to be the most limited because you can't get these out of the chocobo. But we've been seeing a lot of like events and shops that really hand out plenty of these prisms anyway, so I just don't find value in spending out what is half a multi right here to get just 10 of each of these things. I just don't see the worth. And then we have these 2 to 4 star packs, which are awakening materials for every single element. And these are, in my opinion, super worth it because the grind for these is quite long. And especially since we just got the 10 million gil, I say why not nab all these for any units you have down the road, or just to help progress you right now for, you know, some of the more casual players who haven't already passed these awakening points. We also have the new featured shop here for Yerma. It looks like we're also going to get one of these shops for every banner as well, or at least so far they have, so make sure to pick up these job orbs here, because job orb grinding is an absolute pain. And do know that the Final Fantasy XIV collaborative shop is going to be ending in 5 days. I believe the event is also ending in 5 days, so nab the things in here that you want, and especially the materials if you are interested in that for your Thancreds or your Ishtolas. And then all the materials that you would buy with Visior is entirely up to you. I would suggest against it. Also, the Tombstone Mog Shop event right here. This one's going on for another 12 days, as well as the Summon Medal thing. I don't know if the banner's still going to be going on for it. It might be. It might still be going on for that long. I don't think it is, but the event, I believe, is ending within this coming week. So don't let this ending in 12 days fool you. I think they're just giving you time so you can purchase out more stuff, or maybe even potentially, I would assume that you can like rack up a bunch of currency and then at least take advantage of the daily purchases still, even after the event has ended, unless they plan on adding in a raid event along with the last bit of these 12 days, so just food for thought to keep in mind. They might potentially actually add in the raids. It seems unlikely, but who knows. Alright, and that wraps up all of the updates for today, and a word to the wise. Completely unrelated, but whenever a new banner comes out, especially anyone that you're interested in, absolutely always check the drop rates, because you never know when these drop rates are going to change. Typically these remain pretty static, and usually they would inform you whether or not these actually change through news updates and whatnot, but I always say it's just a good habit to check them in general. Yeah, but thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed. Absolutely expect some more War of the Visions from me in the near future. Absolutely enjoying it, and I'm feeling revitalization and crafting some new content for y'all. Thank you once more, appreciate y'all, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.